Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Waking up to scandal. Good Lord. Well, let's see what the hell is going on here. I'll tell you this. I'm 1 degree of separation from the man. I've only heard good things about him, you know. I remember when the slap happened. And I remember I asked the person, I said, Jazzy Jeff was on a show and said if it was Mike Tyson, he would have smacked him. And nobody believed him. The person told me, he was like, yeah, he would have. He said he would have got beat up, but he would have did it, even if it was Mike. I was like, wow. I'm like, well, you know him better than most people. So I was like, wow. But, yeah, there's certain things I just, I'll ask him questions about everything. There's a lot of wild stuff out there. But we have some new scandal from Mr. Smith here. Will Smith sued by tour violinist for harassment and wrongful termination. All right. Will Smith has been sued by a tour violinist who is accusing the rapper of harassment, wrongful termination, and retaliation. The suit filed Tuesday and reviewed by Variety. Musician Brian King Joseph names Smith and Trey Ball Studios management as defendants and accused Smith of behavior and deliberately and priming Mr. Joseph for further exploitation while on his based on a true story 2025 tour this past spring. The suit alleges that Smith hired Joseph in November 2024 to perform at a show in San Diego and was subsequently invited to join his 2025 tour and play on his upcoming album. As their relationship grew, Smith told Joseph that you and I have a special connection that I don't have with anyone else, among other similar expressions. Joseph, who previously competed when America's Got Talent, joined the first leg of Smith's tour on March 2025 for a show in Las Vegas. Sorry, they're picking up recycling outside, if you guys can hear that. Where hotel rooms have been booked for the brand new crew members. His suit claims that his bag, which contained his hotel room key, went missing for several hours before management found and returned it to him, and that members of the management were the only individuals with access to his room. Uh-oh, here we go. Later that night, Joseph returned to find that someone had unlawfully entered the room and left behind belongings, including wipes, a bottle of HIV medication with another individual's name and a note that read, Brian, I'll be back later. No later than 5:30. Just us. Heart drawn. Stone F, which Joseph interpreted as a warning that an unknown individual would soon return to his room to engage in something with him. He notified hotel security and Smith's representatives and reported the incident to a non-emergency police line. He claims that just days later, a member of the management team shamed him for the incident and told him he was being terminated, suggesting that Joseph made the whole thing up. A representative for Smith did not immediately respond to Variety's request for comment. The suit claims that due to the termination, Joseph suffered from PTSD and economic loss. He is suing for retaliation, wrongful termination, and harassment, and that damages be determined by jury. That's weird. That's a weird story right there. Well, let me see something here. You and I have a special connection. Okay. We didn't touch him. Let me see something here. Somebody left was the HIV medication there for? Wipes, bottle, what the? That's weird. That's a weird situation right there. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I don't know what the hell's going on. This is a weird story. There's nothing that says you know. I'm gonna need a lot more details on this. I chalk this up to a grain of salt. This all could have happened, but that don't mean that Will did nothing to the man. That's weird. It could be wrongful termination, though. You know, if he really didn't make that up, if something wild really did happen, you know, but, you know, it is with companies, they can pretty much fire you for anything, you know, so I don't know if he's got a case or not. I don't know. All right. This is a scandal for today, for now. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you all think about the situation. Do you believe the man? Do you not? Do you think it was wrongful termination? Do you think that Will did something? What do you think? 10 million subscribers. Woo.